What would you do if you had a new motorbike and you lived within a rideable distance of White Horse plunge pools and snorkeling area? You would get on your bike, call a couple of friends and go there. But because you're some sort of lower life form, you haven't bothered. You're just sitting at home watching another YouTube video. So I'm going to invite you along on my trip. I called a couple of mates, Michelle and Ethan. They got on their bikes, I got on mine, and off we went. The ride over there has been covered in great detail, so we're going to get straight into it. The main pool at White Horse is awesome. It's also up a kind of a tricky, cheeky little path that not everyone knows about. So there's less people. And in my view, the fewer people there are, in general, the better. And as you can see, the water is perfectly clear. I think this was after a typhoon weekend. Typhoon weekends mean more rain and less people, so it was cleaner and clearer than it usually is, which I was very happy about indeed. And there's loads of stuff to see and do, but first of all, you've got to get your garbage picking. For me, I operate on a +1 rule. I'm going to take away everything that I brought and at least one more thing. By my reckoning, if everyone did that, the place would get gradually cleaner and tidier. Having done that, I got into the very pleasurable part of the day with a bit of spa action. That's right, a massage. Here, the best way to get a massage is to sit yourself under the waterfall and let the water smash you in the head and shoulders and back. Doesn't look it, but it actually is pretty soothing and relaxing, and you feel more supple and flexible afterwards. So much so that you can perform fighter pilot moves, such as this barrel roll. Wipe your face, son. You've got work to do. Of course, you can't go to White Horse without jumping off stuff.
This is the best way to do this.
I didn't really want to get into this, but there's a lot of debate on the internet nowadays about what is a woman. I don't know, but this, my friends, is a real man. That's right. Get yourself out, doing some physical activity, and if you can, try to find the largest rock that there is and lift it up. And if that isn't manly enough for you, then you need to begin to terrorise whatever life forms you find underneath that rock and really show them who's boss. Like this fish here. He is swimming in fear, that lad. So much so that he's staying there until you give him a poke. There's loads of quartz around, as there is in the entire Earth's crust, but it's always nice to find a clear white, clean example. And we've got some glasses, yeah, proper Polaroid glasses, prescription glasses. None of this cheapo, rubbish, sunglasses for the beach nonsense that other YouTube channels will peddle for you. Yeah, it's a great spot. Like I said, you could spend all day there, but if you venture further upstream, there's lots more pools to investigate of different shapes and sizes. Long, short, deep, shallow, fat, thin, and it's just good fun scrambling upstream. So what follows now is just a real example of heroic manliness, the absolute pinnacle of manliness. I'd go so far as to say this is essentially the 1% of manliness, discounting financial factors. And perhaps true achievement. And perhaps competition from other men. Boom. You gotta love it. If you live within a rideable distance of here, you should be there, jumping off stuff. Have a good one.